Continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. Years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that if you get your degree, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.
Hello and welcome to the Marilat Sports and Fitness Center. It is wrestling night here on the campus of Adrian College. The returning MIAA champion Adrian College Bulldogs will take on the Comets of Olivet College. My name is Cameron Overmeyer, and alongside me is Sean Whitmer.
This is the 10th matchup between these two programs as Olivet took the first 7 in the history between these two teams. Adrian won the last 2. Looking to make it 3 in a row tonight. Over the last 6 seasons, these two programs are the only 2 to win MIAA championships, with the Bulldogs winning the last 2. Olivet won the 4 prior.
MIAA adopted wrestling as a conference sport in 2018. Olivet winning the first 4 years of conference championships, like you said, Sean. Now, a little different story here tonight. A lot on the line. Albion came into Adrian's house last week, knocked off Adrian. Albion goes to Olivet. Olivet beats Albion. Now we have a 3-way tie for first if Adrian's able to pull out a win tonight.
Yeah, it'll be curious to see what the tie-breaking rules are. If you look at the MIAA rule book, it's a little bit unclear. Not very many people are sure what the tiebreaker will be. But for the Bulldogs, their main priority tonight is win right now so that it becomes an issue of the future.
Had a little talk with Coach Schindel earlier this week, and his, not direct quotes, but biggest thing he says was, I don't really care what the tiebreaker is. We just need to come back, bounce back after that loss to Albion, and then let the conference figure out what they're going to do. Which I would have to assume that is the same message he told his team at some point this past week, trying to get them back. Rough loss against Albion. Whole lot of mental games being played by both coaches. Albion's coach Tom Hall in his first season with the men's team, and then Coach Schindel in his 9th season, I do believe.
Yes, I believe it is his 9th season.
Yeah, 9th season. A whole lot of chess match being played there between these two. Going to be the exact same here tonight. Honestly, looking at it, wasn't too many extras that weighed in. Only one extra at 133 for Olivet and another extra at 184 for Olivet. Adrian weighed in. Everybody. They don't have anybody else to throw. So it's going to be a straightforward match for Adrian, but Olivet's going to have the upper hand on who they want to throw against the 133 and the 184 pounder here tonight.
The only thing the Bulldogs can do is they can alternate what weight classes they want to go against who, maybe play some of that chess games that they played against Albion and just hope for a better outcome.
So a little background in between the two coaches here tonight. Obviously, Coach Schindel for Adrian. Like we said earlier, the 2 MIAA team championships were huge for this program. Big recruiting topic for Adrian College. Olivet's coach, Brandon Brissett, in his 16th season as Olivet head coach. Like we said before, once again, won the first 4 MIAA titles. It's when the MIAA conference adopted wrestling. Now let's get into a little bit of the teams here. Adrian comes in tonight here with a 9-7 record, a 2-1 conference record. They beat Alma and Trine, dropping the match last week to Albion. And then Olivet comes in, a more common dual team for the Comets, 12-8 overall record and 3-0 conference record, beating Trine, Alma, and Albion. So, like we said before, a lot here on the line tonight to defend their conference title for Adrian. Now, Sean, if you want to get into some common matchups for us here tonight.
Yeah, going outside the conference, we had Otterbein as both teams played them. Both teams came out with a win. Adrian 43-9, Olivet 45-4. Heidelberg, Adrian beat 35-6, Olivet 37-6. Loras, Adrian lost 28-10, and Olivet lost 26-12. So in out-of-conference play, everything looks pretty even, couple points here and there, but nothing really separating these two teams. Where it gets interesting is in conference play, Olivet beat Albion 26-19, while Adrian lost 29-11. Trine lost to both squads, Adrian 35-9, Olivet 51-0, and for Alma, Adrian won 32-16, Olivet 43-0.
Big thing there that stands out to me, Sean, is those 2 goose eggs that Olivet laid on Trine and Alma. Being a part of teams that have been shut out and part of teams that did the shutting out. It's either a big killer for a team or a big motivator for a team, and apparently that's what happened to Olivet. They use those as big motivators.
Yeah, they did, and going back to a little bit of the scheduling there for Olivet, Trine and Alma were back-to-back games prior to their matchup against Albion, who they faced off against last week. They ended up getting the win. That puts us in a position for the 3-way tie we had talked about earlier.
So getting in a little bit here tonight, we're going to lead off tonight at 125 pounds with Adrian Rosas and Benjamin Kamali. They will get us underway tonight at 125 pounds, and we'll go ahead and step aside here for a break as the starting lineups get introduced here at the Marilat Sports and Fitness Center. Stay tuned.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest, a U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College.
Bulldog fans, welcome to the home of Adrian College Athletics, brought to you by Adrian College Television. Follow us on social media to be connected to the latest broadcasts, news, highlights, and more. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, X, and TikTok. ACTV's social media handle is at Adrian College TV on all platforms. Thank you to all of our fans who tune in to support us at ACTV.
Years ago, Adrian College Television set out on a mission to bring the excitement, the passion, and the unforgettable moments of Bulldog athletics to fans everywhere. From the field to the court, from nail-biting finishes to championship victories, ACTV has been there to capture it all.
Yeah, Jordan Spear, happy birthday, buddy. I'm sure.
This year, we celebrate a decade of dedication, 10 years of innovation, teamwork, and delivering the energy of Adrian College straight to your screen. Here's to the next chapter of ACTV, because at Adrian College, the story is just beginning.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Gotten an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1:15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today.
And welcome back here to the Marilat Sports and Fitness Center. As you see, the captains are out at center mat for the coin toss. As soon as we get word on who won and took what, we will let you know. By the reaction of the Olivet bench, I'm going to have to go ahead and say they won the toss, and they will take odds. They reported first to the table. So at 125 pounds for the comments will be Benjamin Kamali, and for the Bulldogs at 125 pounds will be Adrian Rosas. So if memory serves me correctly here, Sean, I'm pretty sure Adrian Rosas had a little tough start, got the team off to a little rocky start against Albion, so he's going to come in and look to turn that around from last week.
Yeah, and it's going to be a situation where he needs to start off hot. We saw a lot of patient wrestling from the Bulldogs last week. They can't be patient this week.
We are underway here at 125 pounds, the first match of the night. In this highly anticipated matchup, a lot to do with whoever comes out on top for the MIAA champion. Rosas in on a slide by, not able to get it. Kamali goes for a double under. Wrestling on the edge of the mat. Rosas out of the circle. Kamali still in, working the front headlock. Kamali with a snap down. Going for a knee tip. And we'll go out of bounds back to the center, and Rosas gets hit with stalling right away. Back to the center we go.
Interesting to see if the momentum is going to keep swinging in Olivet's way here in this first matchup, as Kamali has done a good job controlling Rosas so far.
Kamali has early control of this match, although there's no points scored. Rosas wrestling a little timid as Kamali gets in onto a single leg low finish. Is he going to be able to finish it? Rosas in on the whizzer. Kamali comes up to the mat. Kamali's got a cradle locked up. Nothing yet. We're out of bounds. Back to the center, still neutral. Great showing of funk wrestling there by Rosas, able to get out of bounds and not have any points given up.
exactly what you want to see from Rosas. As we mentioned, Kamali's doing a good job at controlling, but Rosas defending himself very well.
Rosas definitely on the defensive side tonight. Let's see if he can't get something going to counter Kamali's leg attacks as he gets in onto a single leg. Now he's up on the back. Looking at a stalemate situation here. Nothing yet. There's a stalemate call. Just over a minute to go here in the first period. Nice snap down there by Rosas. Not able to get around to secure the points. Rosas still in the front headlock. Rosas got the over-under. Drops to the elbow, or excuse me, drops to the wrist, then gets out of it. We're back to our feet. Nice attack there by Rosas, unable to capitalize. Nice reshot there by Rosas, and Kamali puts Rosas to his back. That'll be 3 for Kamali, and another 4 sitting. 2 sitting, my bad. So it'll be 5-0, Benjamin Kamali. As Rosas, Kamali hits the shot, Rosas hits the reshot. So Adrian will have choice. So Rosas takes down. 19 seconds of ride time for Kamali there late in the first. Rosas set. Kamali covers.
It's been very back and forth as far as who's taking control and who's going to defense. Kamali, once Rosas started taking control, Kamali did a good job defending himself, flipping it over into some good offensive moves.
Kamali's eating up some ride time here. Rosas working to get up and out in a quad pod. Approaching a minute of ride time for Kamali here already, with just a minute 20 left in the second. Rosas goes for the switch. He will get the 2 reversal. Rosas needs to return here. He's going to get another stalling. So there's 1 for Kamali. It'll be 6-2. A minute left here in the second.
Rosas needs to really start being aggressive here. He's running out of time, and ride time is all in favor of Kamali.
Like you said earlier, Sean, definitely a lot of 50-50 there after we mentioned something with the offense-defense wrestling. A lot of action in that first period, which is very unnormal. Rosas looking to set something up. Get into a collar tie.
Only 15 seconds left. Whatever he's setting up has to happen quick.
Nice slide by there by Rosas, unable to convert. Even better reshot there by Kamali. As Kamali will choose down, Rosas going to look to eat away some of that bonus point ride time. So Rosas needs something big and needs it almost now. Keep in mind, Rosas does have that stalling warning. There's the escape for Kamali. Rosas able to chew off almost 11 seconds of ride time. So Kamali no longer has that point secured. Rosas goes for the Smith single.
As you mentioned, Rosas got that stalling warning earlier in the match. We haven't had a stoppage during one of the periods since then.
Kamali gets in onto a double leg. Rosas, better defense. Rosas got to make something happen as we're approaching a minute left in the third. Stalemate. Well, back to our feet. Rosas going to need something big, something now. There is officially 1 minute remaining here in this 125-pound bout.
Kamali understanding what he has to do, playing great defense right now.
Definitely great situational awareness by Kamali. Knows where he's at in the match. Rosas and Kamali both in on underhooks. 20 seconds left here in the third. Rosas needs to go now as he gets in on the Smith single. Kamali's going to capitalize on it. That'll be 3 for Kamali. That'll take it to 10-2. As time will run out here at 125 pounds. Benjamin Kamali will get the win for Olivet, and we'll get the Comets started off hot with a decision. Excuse me, that would have been a major decision. That would 14 points there for Olivet. So this is where we get a little unclear here at 133 pounds for the Comets. We know for sure that the Bulldogs will have Tyler Davis reporting at 133 pounds. As soon as we know, we'll get everything set up correctly for the Comets 133-pounder. Tyler Davis had that big win last week over Albion with the tech fall to get the Bulldogs back on track. As Davis will get the big takedown there for the Bulldogs. Davis puts him to a back, gets the counts. Gonna have 4 sitting for Davis. So it'll be 7-0 for Davis. Right now, we are to believe at 133 pounds, it's Robert Davids. Davis throws in the legs. Davids has the one hooked. Davis is getting high. Davis still in control. No change of control yet. And we'll be out of bounds. We're neutral with 1. So excuse me, this is Emmett Kettle for the Bulldog, or for the Comets. Davis gets in onto a low single again. Davis looking to finish up high. Davis in full control. Looking to get a trip. Davis gets the trip, and that'll be 3 for Davis, taking him up to 10-2. And we'll be out of bounds back into the center. Kettle will be down. Nice roll out there by Kettle. Gets Davis into a tilt situation though. Davis goes for the tilt. No counts. Davis going again. Just needs to catch that knee. Davis now looking for a half. Can't really see, but he might have a bar locked up in there. And he does. Davis gonna look for the fall. There it is. Davis got the arm bar looking for a fall. This will be huge for the Bulldogs.
Time is expiring. If Davis is going to get the fall, he needs to do it quick.
Got 16 seconds left here in the first period. I don't believe Davis got any swipes off that either, so I don't believe there's a near fall. And that'll take us to the second period. There'll be 3 near fall for Davis, taking the score to 13-1. Olivet has choice, able to defer to Davis. Davis will take neutral. So once again, score 13-1. Davis looking to stay on his offense. Davis in that first period was able to rack up 2 minutes and 12 seconds of ride time. Davis on the nice sweep single. Davis looking to finish.
Kettle looks like he's trying to swing momentum his way, but Davis keeping control nicely.
Davis gonna have a cradle locked up. That is gonna be a takedown. So it'll be 13-1 now officially. My mistake. I thought I saw the official hold up 3 near fall there at the end of the first period. Davis still has that cradle locked up. Now let's go. And we'll roll out of bounds. Davis still in control. Kettle will be down. Davis looking to get another tech fall here as he gets the tilt. There'll be, and that'll be the match. Tech fall for Davis. 2 weeks in a row in this dual atmosphere. That'll put the Bulldogs up 1 against Olivet, 5-4. Davis able to get the Bulldogs back on track here in this duel. So next, at 141 pounds for the Bulldogs, we'll have Mac Baird. And for the Comets, we'll have Dylan Phelps. So 141. Both wrestlers coming out, pushing the pace.
Interesting to see as the Olivet wrestlers have been playing with basically the same style for all 3 matches. If the Bulldogs can get comfortable going against that style later and game plan around it, it might lead to an advantage for the team.
Both wrestlers still on their feet as we're about a minute in this first period at 141-pound bout.
little bit of a slower start to this bout.
As Phelps has the Russian 2-on-1. Baird able to square up, get out of it. Phelps with his back to the circle. Baird definitely in a more advantage position.
Very similar match style as to what we've seen in the first match between Rosas and Kamali.
As Phelps gets onto a low single there at the edge of the mat. Will anybody be able to come out of it with points? As Phelps sits up. And dumping. Baird around the waist. Phelps still trying to score, and that'll be the stalemate. We'll go back neutral in the center. Phelps back into that Russian 2-on-1, slams it down, not able to get away. Baird with the speed. And that'll be the end of the first period. At 141 pounds, Baird will have choice, will defer to Phelps. Phelps will take bottom. So Phelps gonna look to get it up and out quick one.
That could be pivotal in a match that's playing out like this one is, as neither wrestler has really done anything to take advantage.
There it is, almost right away. Phelps will get out, get us one. We're back to our feet. Phelps looking like he's going to try and wrestle from a distance now. Unlike the first period. I stand incorrected.
Be interesting to see if either of these wrestlers decide to be a little bit more aggressive as the match continues. Phelps has really been able to gain that 1 point, and that could really change momentum.
Nice ankle pick there by Phelps. That'll get the takedown. That'll bring the score to 4-0, and he immediately goes into a tilt. Put himself in danger there for a second.
Interested to see if Baird can get an escape here.
Phelps tried to pull Baird out of bounds. Baird able to gain control back inside the circle. As we're under 10 seconds here in the second. That'll be the end of the second. It'll be Baird's choice. Schindell's going to tell him to go bottom.
Smart move as well, as that'll give him a chance to gain that extra 1 point back. Maybe swing momentum back in his favor. He can get a takedown, tie it all right back up.
So 2 minutes back on the clock here. Baird able to get his one. Now he's got to go and get a takedown here. Phelps in onto a single. We're in this position earlier in the match. Ended up in a stalemate.
earlier in the match, though, we were in this position really close to out of bounds, so you wonder if the wrestlers were taking that into play.
As Phelps is able to pop his head, that'll be 3 for Phelps, taking the score 7-1. Phelps gonna kick him. That'll be an escape for Baird. So Phelps up 5. Definitely looking for the major decision here on Baird to try and score a couple bonus points.
Baird's going to have to make up some ground as fast as possible. As you mentioned, down 5, only 40 seconds
Nice
remaining.
move there by Phelps. That'll be another takedown as he'll go up 10-2.
Interesting to note, after such a slow first period, Phelps has done a really good job at taking control in the second and third periods.
Phelps definitely pretty good at creating angle, getting the takedowns. So the score will end up 11-2 after the bonus point. Put Olivet back on top, 8-5. So next up, we're at 149 pounds. And for the comments, it'll be Tyler Harema. And for the Bulldogs, it'll be Samson Ross. So Ross coming in, looking to get his Bulldogs back on track after the loss at 141. Harema looking to keep the comments rolling. So Ross Harema underway here at 149 pounds.
Looks like both wrestlers are sizing each other up, trying to see.
Nice double leg there by Ross, but Harema got the better defense.
Trying to see who's going to be the aggressor and who's going to take a back seat and play defensive.
So Ross in on an overhook. Looks more like a Russian 2-on-1. Right back into over-unders. Harema fighting for hand position.
Harema keeps setting up like he wants to go low. Curious to see how many times he's going to set up like that before he eventually goes for the shoot.
So Ross back into that Russian 2-on-1. As we just eclipse a minute to go here in the first. Nice big throw by Ross, and there's nothing. Saw that coming from almost a mile away. Ross let Harema push into him. Ross went for the big move, but Harema hit his foot on the floor before he was able to gain control. So no points. We're back to our feet.
Curious if that's going to get in Harema's head, though. As you mentioned, Ross with such a big move.
Nice shot there by Harema. Is he able to finish? That'll be 3 for Harema. As you were saying, Sean?
Just curious to see if Harema's going to pick up the pace is what I was getting ready to say, and that's exactly what he did. Ross might have gotten to his head a little bit, kind of showing him like, I'm not taking it easy on you. And that's exactly what Harema reacted to.
So Ross looking to get his escape. Harema looking to build his ride time with just under 10 seconds here to go in the first.
Bulldog faithful trying to get Sam.
And that'll be the end of the first period. It'll be Olivet's choice. Harema will take bottom.
Bulldog faithful, though, trying to get, chanting Sam, trying to get Samson Ross a little bit of momentum swing.
So Harema able to get the quick escape on Ross.
Starting to get a little bit curious if that big move by Ross earlier maybe got in his head a little bit, showing that he knows he can do it, but getting very unlucky with mat placement.
As we approach a minute to go here in the second period, Harema up 4-0. Harema able to build 20 seconds of ride time. Sam trying to create some angles, unable to grab the knee as it was going by. Ross definitely still looking for that throw.
Almost feels as if Ross took this second period a little bit too calm, made a couple aggressive moves, but other than that, not much.
So Ross will have choice. He will pick bottom. Harema with the first move off the whistle.
Harema just building that ride time. Curious to see if Ross can get his escape.
Ross looking for the reversal here, up to his feet. Nice mat return there by Harema. Harema will kick Ross. That'll make it just over a minute for Harema on ride time. So Ross gonna need a takedown here and need it now. He gets in onto a single leg. Harema grabbing that ankle.
All the fans in attendance want that takedown point.
Not quite yet. Ross working for it. He's able to get his ankles free. Ross, 40 seconds to go. Ross, stalemate. I don't know if I agree with that one. Ross was still looking to score there. 30 seconds left. Ross needs to go now. Ross is in. Gonna look to dump it. Ross, if he's able to sit up here, sit back. 15 seconds.
Coming down to the wire right now.
3, 2, 1, nothing. We'll still be on our feet there. So Harema will get the win over Sam Ross, 5-1, excuse me. So that'll put the Comets up 11-5, putting the Bulldogs down by 6. So now at 157 pounds for the Comets, we'll have Ramiro Guerrero, and at 157 pounds, if I heard correctly during the introductions, number 10th ranked wrestler in the country, Aiden Smith. So if you're Coach Schindel here, this is almost the perfect guy you want to be throwing out at 157 pounds after coming out of losing 2 matches in a row. The guy that's able to turn the tides for the Bulldogs.
Tides turning is exactly what the Bulldogs need as well. In our pre-show, we had mentioned how important this is for the Bulldogs. It's maybe even more important for Olivet. If their team can win today, they seal the MIAA. There's no tiebreaker talk necessary, so the Bulldogs need to get things going right now.
So Aiden Smith definitely going to be trying to look for the fall for the Bulldogs to get them back tied up 11-11. Nice ankle pick there by Smith. Gonna end up finishing it high. Nice trip by Smith. That'll be a takedown 3 for the Bulldogs, getting out to an early lead, 3-0. Gonna go for the tilt, getting swipes. So we're holding 7-0 now for Smith. Smith will kick him. So it'll be 7-1. Looks like the stoppage. Smith's headgear came undone.
Wonder if that favors Smith or Guerrero going forward, as Smith had a lot of momentum there before he kicked Guerrero.
Nice underhook flip there by Smith. So we'll have takedown 3, 10-1. If you're Coach Schindel here, I'm definitely trying to tell Smith, you want to get the fall, but the tech fall, it almost does the same, putting you within 1. So Smith with the claw ride trying to return. Gonna kick him. That'll be another escape for Guerrero. Smith going for the throw, unable to get it, but gets the reshot. That'll be another takedown for Smith.
Just an impressive showing for Smith here in this first period, taking an 11-point lead and just dominating the match so far.
So 13-2, 4-point near fall here. We'll end it with a tech. Gets the cowboy ride, getting the counts, only gonna have 2 swipes, I do believe. From the looks of it, he only swiped the once. There's 1, there's 2. So that'll be the match unless Smith looks for the fall here, and there it is. So 4-point near fall for Aiden Smith. He gets done quick in the first period. First period tech fall. That'll put Adrian back within 1. So now at 165 pounds for the Comets, we'll have Jawan Vines. And for the Bulldogs, we'll have Zach Plott. Excuse me, I pronounced that wrong. Zach Plott.
I believe it's Platt, according to our PA.
I said it wrong again, I think. So here we go. Underway here at 165 pounds. This will be another big win here for the Bulldogs. Be a big win for both teams, no matter how the win comes. As Vines gets in onto a single, but no takedown awarded. Bulldogs able to get back to their feet right away, and no stoning called. So now the official gives the takedown. So there should be an escape there now then too. So 1 green, yeah. So now Schindel will go to the table to have a conference. So not too sure what the official's letting go here with the Olivet.
With such a pivotal match, it's no secret why Schindel goes to the table here. This match can really swing momentum for the Bulldogs.
So the score here now is 3-1. So now Coach Brissetti has a problem. That gets overseen.
Curious why Brissetti would have a problem, as his guy got 3 points out of it. In order for him to be awarded the 1-point escape has to be tagged on, as there was an escape late right after that takedown.
So we're back underway here. Now you got a whole bunch of problems with the scoreboard. So 3-1 after the couple-minute delay there. Play in on a single. Looking to finish it high. Vines trying to get out of bounds. Play looking to trip. Going for the trip again, and that'll be 3 for a plate. So 4-3 now for the Bulldogs. Uh-oh, looking for a stack here. Now Vines has Plate's ankle. Oh, kicked him in the face. Adrian Faithful definitely wants a call on that. Stalemate.
For a matchup that has so much on the line, through the first few matches, we didn't see anything crazy. Now we're starting to see what we kind of expected as we entered today.
So Vines up to his feet quick. We'll get the escape. We're tied up 4-4 here in the first period at 165 pounds. 1:30 left to go here in the first.
Fans in attendance chanting, "Let's go Platt."
Vines looking for the cement mixer. Unable to get it off Plate's, off his shot defense. We're back to our feet. We're still neutral. 4-4.
Like to see Platt get aggressive here before we go into the second and third period.
Plot looking to wrestle in the center. Plot in onto a single leg. Defense by Vines is good, but Plot able to bring it up high. Is he going to be able to finish with Vines' whizzer? Switches off to a double. Vines sprawls. Is he still able to finish? Looks for the dump.
Under 10 seconds remain.
Vines with the roll through. Plot in a Peterson situation there, and no points were awarded, so we're going into the second period 4-4. It'll be Vines' choice. Vines will take bottom. So Vines able to get up onto his feet quick, but Platt able to return him. Platt better be careful, might get a stalling there. Official lets it go.
In that situation, it almost looked like both wrestlers were trying to get out of bounds.
So Vines will now get his escape back to her feet. 5-4 in the favor of Juwan Vines.
Everything's still within reach for Platt.
So going to get a potentially dangerous call there, still neutral. So just under a minute to go here in the second.
Sounded like we started to hear some stalling chants.
Stalling red for Vines. Platt able to get in onto a shot. Vines has the better defense. Seconds to go here in the second period. Platt's gonna have to circle in here, or else he's gonna get a hit with a stalling warning of his own. Vines goes for the duck under, and that'll be the end of the second. It'll be Platt's choice. He will obviously take bottom down 1. Platt does have 33 seconds of ride time. Vines also has a stalling warning.
Correct me if I'm wrong, that stalling warning, if we go to a tie, could be very crucial.
As Platt will get out quickly, conserving some ride time. So 5-5 here. Vines gets in onto a shot. Looking to finish high. That'll be 3 for Vines. So Platt gonna have to get up and out again quickly.
Platt can get up, out, and then go for the takedown. He can take the lead here.
So not too sure why there wasn't a caution given there on Vines. Covered early before the ref said so. If I remember correctly, that's the second time that's happened with no caution given. So Platt down 2 with 1:20 left here in the third period.
Let's go Platt chants restarting now, as everyone in attendance knows how crucial this moment is.
Platt gets in onto a low single. He's coming out to finish high. That'll be 3 for Platt. Platt will take the lead. Up 1, 8-9. Out of bounds we go. Back to the center. Vines will be down. Platt gonna have to hold down Vines.
Vines gets the escape here. We bring it back to a tie, but Vines does have that stalling warning from earlier, and Platt has the ride time right now sitting at 32 seconds.
Riding time still able to be a factor here in this 165-pound bout as Vines will get the escape 9-9. Platt gets in onto a double leg. Vines better defense.
Dangerous situation for both wrestlers right now.
So ride time's no longer a factor in this match. Platt goes through a fireman's. No takedown. Out of bounds. So Platt will take the stalling. What he was trying to do, he knew he had that stalling in his back pocket. Platt fell out of bounds, hitting the gym floor before there was control secured. So no takedown, back to our feet. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we'll be going into overtime here tonight. On our feet. Do believe. Okay, I do remember. Oh, I believe it is 2-minute sudden death overtime.
Starting from a neutral position as well.
First point scored here wins. Plotty with early control, goes for the throw by, not able to get nothing out of it. Both wrestlers have been warned for stalling. Plotty still in on a leg. Goes out of bounds, nothing, out of bounds. Vines went for the big throw there. This crowd is getting loud here in the Marilap. Vines gets in on a shot. Can Plotty defend it? Plotty still in on a leg. There's the takedown for Vines. Vines able to win the overtime thriller here at 165 pounds. So that'll put Olivet up 4. Team score coming to 14-10 now. So at 174 pounds, for the Comets, we'll have Jay Shaw. And for the Bulldogs, we'll have Spencer Voss.
What do you expect to see here from Voss going into this very crucial matchup?
If I remember correctly, last week against Albion, he was the one guy that was on the starting card, but ended up getting bumped for a certain reason, if memory serves me correctly. But definitely got to come out strong, come out aggressive, pushing the pace like he is. As Shawls gets in onto a low single, finishing it up high, going for the trip. And that'll be a 3 takedown for Shaw. Voss gets the quick 1. Voss in on a shot. Shaw in on a reshot, not able to convert anything. Shaw on another shot. Voss has the underhook front headlock. Shaw in on another shot. Now that it'll convert. Score 3-1.
Like to see Voss get a little bit more aggressive, as Shaw has really kind of led this match.
Voss attempting a couple reshots there.
No stoppages thus far in this first period. It's going by pretty quick.
Voss gets in onto a single leg. That'll be 3 for Spencer Voss, putting him up by 1. So Voss looking to make something work. Gets a crotch lift. Unable to make anything of it. Voss sucking away at the first period, 40 seconds left.
Starting to build on that ride time, though. Already up to 45 seconds of ride time for Voss.
So there gets the escape for Shaw.
Time just about to expire.
2-1, and that'll be the first period, tied up 4-4. It'll be Adrian's choice. Voss will take bottom.
Feels kind of similar to what we just saw, doesn't it? Started off the first period 4-4.
Deja vu.
And everything picked up from there as we went into the second and thirds.
Voss looking to get up and out.
Shaw eating away at Voss's ride time, getting it all the way down to 40 already. 10 seconds eaten off. Shaw with some great body control.
Shaw gonna have 2 near fall holding, I do believe, unless those counts are split. So I'm going to assume those counts are split. No points were awarded. Shaw with the arm bar, gonna look for the fall. Shaw looking to roll off his back. Gonna have 3 sitting for Shaw. So 7-4 now. .45 seconds left to go here in the second.
Shaw now building his ride time up to 32 seconds. Remember, he started down to start this period.
So there's the stalling on Voss. Four sitting for Shaw. So that'll take it to 11-4. Shaw over Voss coming into the third period. 2 minutes left to go. Voss is going to have to make something happen here. So Shaw will take top after riding out Voss in that entire second period.
Interesting to see if Shaw's going to keep trying to gain that ride time or just kick. Looks like he wants that ride time to keep building. Sounds like the Olivet fans that traveled so well want a stalling on Voss.
Shaw looking for a cradle, unable to get it, comes back up top, working the crossface half. There's another stalling on Voss. That'll be another point for Shaw, taking the score to 12-4. Back point swipe will score 4, putting them up 12 once they're awarded. So 16-4 now for Shaw.
It was such a close first period, and Shaw just with great body control.
Another stalling on Voss. That'll be another point for Shaw, putting him up 13 as Shaw gets in both boots. Looking to, and that'll be the match at 174 pounds. So Shaw will win 18-4 over Spencer Voss. So with 3 matches left to go, Adrian still within reach here. So now at 184, we'll have Gideon Lowen and number 15 ranked wrestler for the Bulldogs at 184, Blake Williams. So according to the PA announcer, we have Lowen for Olivet, Williams for Adrian. Lowen quick to get in on that Russian 2-on-1. Williams goes for the back trip. Williams looking to jack up the underhook. Lowen went for the throw. Another quick shot there by Williams, able to convert on it. Lowen goes for the throw. Williams will convert and get the takedown.
Good start by Williams, especially in such a crucial match as Adrian's down 8 in their team score. Williams keeping that control nicely, not kicking Lowen.
Williams looking to make something happen on top. Gonna walk out of bounds, will be back center. Lowen will be down.
Curious what's more important to Williams here, having another opportunity for a takedown or that ride time that he's been building.
As Williams will go optional start. And we'll kick Lowen. Score now 3-1. Williams in on another low shot, unable to grab a leg. Williams in on a nice ankle pick. Lowen goes for a big throw again. So Williams will have the 3. Now he's looking for near fall. Holding 2. So score now is 8-1, favor of Williams.
Really,
Tech fall pin here would be huge for the Bulldogs.
exactly what I was about to say. Really like to see Williams get that tech fall pin.
So Williams goes for the crotch lift, will be out of bounds, back to the center. Lowen will be down.
Williams kicked last time, not trying to kick this time. He's going to look to gain control for the last 10 seconds or so.
Williams in on a half ride. Lowen unable to get another escape, so second period, 2 minutes on the clock. It'll be Lowen's choice.
Imagine Lowen wants to go low.
Lowen will go down.
He hasn't been able to fight for an escape yet. Only escape point he have is when Williams kicked him.
So Williams opts not to go, optional start again. Nice return there by Williams. Back to that half ride, now gonna go claw ride. Lowen able to get up to his feet, get his escape. So Williams looking to generate another takedown here. Stalling on Lowen as Williams gets in onto a shot. Looking to finish the double leg up high. Lowen's got real heavy hips. If I'm Williams here, be careful. Lowen's shown that he really wants to throw, go big, get the pin.
I imagine that's what both wrestlers are looking for right now.
As Williams will get another takedown. Score now 11-2. Williams looking for the cookie bar. That'll be the end of the second period. It'll be Williams' choice. Schindel will tell him to go neutral. Up 9.
Smart move to go neutral there, as gaining that 1 point for the escape doesn't mean as much as getting a...
As Lowen gets in onto a low single, Williams matches it.
Yeah, but getting that 1 point for the escape.
Williams going to end up capitalizing and getting the 3 takedown. So 14-2 now. Schindel telling him to kick. So Williams does have the ride time point locked in. So 14-3 now after Lowen gets his escape. Williams in on another shot. Lowen reshot, big throw for Lowen. Williams able to capitalize, get the 3, so 17-3. I'm pretty sure Schindel is telling them to go and get the pin. Schindel wants him to kick. Gonna get the tech fall, gonna attempt to get the tech fall here. So 17-4. So Blake Williams needs one more takedown here. And he will get it, and that will be the tech fall. 20-4 for Blake Williams, getting the win, getting a big win for the Bulldogs to put them back within striking distance. So the score now 18-15. So 2 more matches left tonight here in the Marilat. 197 pounds, we'll have Cody Krupp. And for the Bulldogs, we'll have Daxton Looney. So Looney Krupp getting us underway here at 197 pounds. Krupp looking for the slide by, unable to get it. Works himself into a Russian 2-on-1.
Like to see Looney get a little bit more aggressive. Down 3, a tech fall could give them a 2-point lead going in to our final matchup.
So as Krupp gets into a pass by single, Looney has the defense for it.
War of chants from the fan bases here in attendance.
So not much happening here in the first period as Krupp gets in onto a single. Looney looking to find a defense. There will be 3 for Krupp. Takedown. There will be a stalemate after the takedown. Looney looking to get to his feet. Krupp able to hit the return.
Looney really needs to fight for the escape here.
So Krupp doing everything he can as he will get the tilt. Only a 1 count, so no points were awarded. So that'll be the end of the first period here in the 197-pound bout. Looney will have choice. He will defer to Krupp. Krupp will take bottom. Krupp going for the switch right off the whistle. If Looney's able to get that leg and elevate it above the hips like he's trying to do and step over, he might have Looney in a very sticky situation. So there's going to be the reversal for Krupp. He had the half Nelson locked in, so that'll give him control, putting him up 5-0. So Looney able to fight off his back, get the reversal, but before, Krupp did get the 4 near fall, so it'll be 9-2 with a minute left here in the second. Looney gonna need to make something work here quick. Get a couple back points, near fall here. So Looney still in control. So Looney still in control. Looney gonna be able to come out on top. So score remains 9-2. Whole ordeal there took, the whole scramble there took about 40 seconds off the clock. Looney able to eat away at Krupp's ride time. So Schindel is going to head to the table with a conference. Both fans in here getting very loud as they know what this match means. It happened again. Should be another caution, but head official did not award it as Looney goes for the Granby roll, grabs the leg. Is he gonna be able to convert here? That's gonna be 2 for Looney. Nothing. So no 2 was given. No 2 was given. Krupp's remained in control the entire time. Score is still 9-2. That's going to be 2. So now 8-4. 8-4. I think that's what the conference was about. They changed the score there. So Looney going to get the reversal, putting himself within an even more striking distance with 1:28 left in the third period.
Love to hear the fans starting to erupt.
Krupp goes for the switch right away. Big reversal fest. Krupp's going to end up getting the reversal, so that'll put him up 10-4. So no swipes given, no near fall awarded. Score is still 10-4, 54 seconds left here in the third. Looney looking for another sit-up there. That's the third time he's done that. That's kind of impressive. 10-6 now for Looney. Looney's going to look for a turn.
Looney
Needs
needs
it,
a pin.
needs it, and needs it now. Looney needs a turn and needs it now.
Seconds remain.
Looney needs a turn, needs it now. Needs to make something happen. Stalling on Krupp. So Krupp will take the decision over Looney, making it 21-15. Now it got interesting, Sean. Adrian College needs a pin here at heavyweight. 285 pounds. And for Olivet, it'll be Bo Ekman. And for the Bulldogs, it'll be Blake Daniels.
Most important match of the night, just so happens to be our last match of the night. It all comes down to this.
The match that will decide it all. Daniels needs to come out of this match with a pin. Especially on senior night here for Daniels. That'd be a storybook ending for his last match here in the Marilat.
Yes, it would, and you have to think that's exactly what's going through his mind. I need to do everything in my power to win this match for my team and get the pin that I desperately need.
Daniels, lots of stance and motion. Daniels gets the underhook, decides not to use it.
On the other side, if you're Ekman, he's doing everything exactly how he should to keep Olivet in the lead.
So very little action besides hand fighting here in the first period.
So many people chanting here in the Marilat, trying to pump up Blake Daniels.
So just a minute left to go here in the first.
No points earned for either side yet, no ride time either.
As Eckel is able to get the snap down, Eckel will get the takedown. Take him 3-0 for Olivet.
Ekman with good control right now.
So that'll be the end of the first period. Ekman with the 3-0 lead. Daniels will defer to Ekman. Ekman will take bottom. So Daniels gets a double thigh pry, able to keep Ekman. Ekman back to his feet. Daniels lifts a leg. Daniels now in a front headlock situation. So we'll have 1 point loss of control for Ekman. 4-0 back to our feet in the center. Clock is still running, so I believe we should have around a minute 20 left in the second.
Clock hasn't been reset, and there's the reset.
So a minute 24 left here in the second period.
The one nice part is, with Ekman up 4-0, it doesn't mean as much as Daniels needs a pin.
Need a pin here if you're the Bulldogs.
Just over 40 seconds remains in the second period.
So most of this match has been wrestled on their feet. Ekman up 4-0. So that'll be the end of the second. Daniels will have choice. Daniels takes top. Daniels gonna need a pin, and a pin now.
Daniels having to accomplish the impossible.
Daniels has got a cradle locked up on Ekman. Lets it go. There goes the cradle again for Daniels. Get it locked up. And Ekman gets the reversal out of it. Ekman will go up 6-0. Ekman looking for the near fall.
Everything comes down to this. Less than a minute remains in the match.
So Daniels will get hit with a warning of stalling. 20 seconds left here in the third period. So 24-15 will be the final score here tonight in the Marilat Sports and Fitness Center. And Olivet will gather their 5th MIAA Conference Championship after getting beat by Adrian the past 2 years for the trophy. Olivet will take it back home. So thank you for tuning in tonight. For myself and my partner, we appreciate everything you do. Stay connected with all the action by following at Adrian College TV on social media. From game highlights to campus events, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment. Follow at Adrian College TV today. That'll be it here inside the Marilat Sports and Fitness Center. We appreciate you tuning in. We'll see you next time here on Adrian College TV.